Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me...
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early!
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've been...
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color...
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that face. I know...
That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must...
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's...
Paimon's a little worried.
To be honest, I feel the same.
Candace gave us a...
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. And thank you for taking my... Good luck. With everything.
Sounds good. I'll go...
Okay.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of legit...
Speaking of the front line...
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my... Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same...
This guy. Paimon still
All intellectuals are That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all... But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptom... Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature... The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right...
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's...
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanagi...
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest?
In that case, to make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our prep...
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base. Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing?
I gave them some technical work.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge?
What's that look on your face? Are you...
Paimon's a little scared, but...
That's an interesting... Anyway, we're not going to use this just... As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Academic Traveler. I want you to record something into this cap. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important now, please get ready and...
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge...
Yes.
Paimon is still...
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something... Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognized... Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha... Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you...
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate
But why would you need to identify...
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very... interesting.
Things you're interested in are really out there.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to...
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few...
I thought we agreed on a plan.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you...
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called...
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions...
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also will not
Seems you really do understand.
Traveler, Paimon. This is all. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity.
Wait, how can we...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would... My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and...
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this...
Of course he does. He told me. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people...
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is we have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity.
okay, you have a deal.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the
Of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academy. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on...
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Ahmar in Port Ormos.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar. This should definitely...
And I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as...
Got it! Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing, aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you... Even if that guard doesn't know, they're
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If no matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's
A
departure.
reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will...
The Akasha is still in operation, so I'm... Actually, considering the power of the Akasha...
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information, but things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated... The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions and... So, in my opinion...
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not...
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Ah! Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be—
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out—
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it a—
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, they are our only leads for the case.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What are you judging from those shiny weapons in your hands? It seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit—
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Gotcha. Game's up.
It's over.
Ah!
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you—
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send—
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino. I will now take my leave. If you need
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce—
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how, if we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place down.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of the—
but where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us—
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the— So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just—
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do it.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best—
How much more do you want?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good! I hope this pretty smile— There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis Di.
Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aram—
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help.
All right. Then This place is better. We won't be disturbed. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The Doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Pardis Di just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend—
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
But forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take a
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I... Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps he never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true...
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking,
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both... My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny... This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe...
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to if the situation becomes critical. I'll leave.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you also being...
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end...
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
We'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean? Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems...
Port Ormos? They're going to leave?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right...
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Pardis DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for it.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now,
With all due respect, Your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing. I may be staying at Pardis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Busted!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor.
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into... Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a... Yes. What is... Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know, it'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that the doctor has never known his place? Even now, you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy them. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed...
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure... Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go!
Only innocent children and timid adults.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's... Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
The more you understand medicine, the worse...
I know. They always think they can put...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academia's... God.
That sounds... damn. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach... I must be the least ambitious person.
Don't say that. I haven't even...
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some...
You said the Balladeer claims that Hypatia has...
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head...
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Good.
Oh, Kainari also asked us to tell you this message.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many arrow.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know.
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and...
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate, so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on,
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean... you also want to discuss...
Yes. Something very Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously I can't believe my ears. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru.
That's right!
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember, believe in you.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to...
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now...
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super...
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be a...
Okay. So I guess that means...
Yep! Good night, everyone!
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of...
You just want to show off how calm you are!
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we...
The only thing you're doing is being annoying!
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And the Academia's grounds are when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. That's our... Well, yes. That's just the visible side. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us...
Let's go. Yes.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.